the last lock now, Endeavour.
Copy that. Calvert, are you receiving?
5 by 5. Securing hardline and ready to go.
EVA team, clear to go. EVA team, go.
Manipulating lock handle. It's set in some kind of recess. Much larger than anything human.
Lock turning and...
So, Endeavour, not getting any image here. Sound is okay.
There is no image. It's pitch.
Suit lights have a 30-meter reach. I'm getting nothing in that radius, Endeavour.
Nothing. Sense of space.
You have a surface?
We're standing on something. A surface, hold on.
Smooth. Rock light? We're gonna send up flares. Calvert?
Captain?
Million candle power, 2 at 45 degrees. That should give us a field of vision.
Copy that.
Ready on that, sir.
Lock down sun visor. It's gonna be getting bright in here. Endeavour?
Endeavour ready. Private channel, Captain.
Go on, Jerry.
This is going to be networked system-wide once we get back. You should be aware of that.
Noted, Jerry. Private channel out. Flares ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, and...
Flares go. Oh, my Lord. Will you look at that? Will you look at that?
Isaac Newton once compared himself to a child picking up stones on the beach of the ocean of knowledge. Today, we're standing before an ocean vaster than any we've known before. The crew of Endeavour have been drawn from many of the inhabited planets and moons of the system, and it will be in a spirit of amity and cooperation that we shall venture out into this ocean.
Well said, sir. I'm patching you through to shipboard.
Thank you, Jerry.
Private channel, Captain.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Well said, eh? Pity it's not true.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have a chance to change that here. Private channel out. Now, should we get some work done here? We don't have much time.
25 years ago, something happened which changed the way human beings had thought about themselves, since first they thought about anything.
It was, I don't know, how do you say, how do you even come to terms with such an experience? I suppose all I could say is that as far as I was concerned, it was, like the biggest, most important thing.
Aruna Calvert, now ambassador from Mercury to the UP, then pilot-navigator aboard the survey vessel Endeavour.
I've had 3 children, I've had 7 grandchildren, 5 great-grandchildren, and a great-grandson incubating now. And to have children, to be part of generations, I mean, I suppose there's nothing at all that we can do as human beings that's so significant. But this was just something else entirely.
It was great. I was a kid. I loved flying. Thought the whole thing would be an adventure. That's what kids want, don't you think? Adventures.
Jimmy Peck, now CEO Lunar Leisure, then Sub-Lieutenant SV Endeavour.
Yeah, it turned out how it turned out. It changed all of us, and it changed all of us in ways we didn't have an idea about. I do think it's interesting that most of us we haven't talked about it all that much. One of the reasons we didn't talk all that much is that we were all under military discipline. We all had careers afterwards. And of course that does mean it makes people ask a question they've been asking ever since. What really happened out there? What happened on Rama? What did you find up there that you're not telling us about?
From studies done over the last 3.5 centuries, we can ascertain one salient fact about human beings. We love a conspiracy.
Dr. Laura Ernst, now Professor Emeritus, University of the Outer Moons, then Surgeon Commander SV Endeavour.
We hate chance, we fear chance, and we transmute our fear into certainty. The certainty that somebody or something made it happen.
What you are hearing is the sound astronomers encountered when they picked up what they thought was an anomaly somewhere beyond the orbit of Jupiter. Others had different ideas right from the start. At his Easter message that year, Pope Clement IV spoke to a crowd estimated at 100 million.
In these times in which we live, all things are seeming to change, but one thing will never change. The gospel of our Lord Jesus Christ is changeless. Millions are returning to the true faith, and this new star in our skies is surely a sign of God's everlasting love for His creation.
As all the system knows, it was neither an anomaly, nor a simple object, nor even a star. It was the Voyager that became known as Rama. A Voyager across unimaginable distances that entered our system at a time of great instability. Social, political, and above all, religious.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6.
Since our first steps into space over 2.5 centuries ago, humankind has been continually pushing the envelope that binds us to the mother world.
We have a liftoff, 32 minutes past the hour.
Listen, Tranquility Base here. The Eagle has landed. That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. When I consider the heavens, the work of thy fingers, the moon and the stars which thou hast ordained, what is man that thou art mindful of him?
5, 4, main engine start, 2, 1, 0, and liftoff of the Delta II rocket with Phoenix, a distant science outpost seeking clues of the evolution at the polar region of Mars.
The Pioneer 10 is at this hour spinning past the moon in a trajectory that will take it 500 million miles to Jupiter.
Мы двигаемся в тень Меркурий. Сейчас мы находимся в полутени и начинаем нашего спуска. Это Меркурий.
But more space did not lead to more peace.
If there is another war, a planetary war, then it will be about one thing and one thing only. It will be about metals. Who has them? How much are they charging for them? Who wants them? How much are they prepared to spend on getting them? And that places the planet Mercury, with its vast mining operations, at the center of the system. Without Mercury, there is no solution.
I think you're entirely wrong. If, and let us pray war never occurs, there is a conflict, it's going to be about belief. If minerals make mountains, belief moves them. And the peoples of the system are fed up with governments who have created a false god of reason when there is only one true God.
It was an age of change, an age of anxiety and questioning. Laura Ernst reflects on the nature of those times.
In the early centuries of space travel, after the first hesitant steps onto the Mother World's moon, there was A gold rush. A rapid expansion as nations, commerce, worlds realized there were riches to be had. And then the ships went out. And the bases were established, and humanity spread, and communities grew, and they spread further, and the ships went out, and then they came to the end of space. To the realization that our solar system, as vast as it seems to us, is in fact a tiny, crowded corner of local space, and that beyond its outer rim is a vastness, an emptiness so immense that the mind simply cannot comprehend it. We discovered, in short, that for all our technology, for all our pioneering spirit, we were still, and would be for millennia, maybe forever, trapped in our own tiny backyard.
The end of expansion, it was called. And what happens when we can't look out? We started to look inwards, to look for signs and wonders. If the theories of science disappointed us, we would humbly go for answers to the truths of religious belief.
Plug in news. We are where you are, and you are where the news is. The impact of the object, formerly 31439, now named Rama, has been system-wide.
Rama is not the avatar of Vishnu. Rama is not a model of duty and devotion, nor of courage and intelligence, nor of love and piety. Rama is a lump of rock.
It is a messenger, a star, a new star for a new beginning, leading those who have the wisdom to see it to a new stable, a new birth, a new hope for mankind.
The way I see it, it's like spiders. See, spiders. What if it's cockroaches from beyond space? Well, I never actually saw a poisonous spider or a cockroach because we don't have them on Triton, but I've seen glass about them, you know.
I call this session of the Assembly of the United Planets to order. The UP is not a religious organization. It is secular in its constitution and will remain. I call for order.
The Provisional Government of the United African Confederation this day evacuated the Grand Parliament complex in Kinshasa. The whole of the central belt of the continent is now under the control of the Army of God. Their leader, Cardinal Lopez Caradine, has announced a new order.
It will be God's law we obey, not man's. We have been given a sign in the heavens. We will follow that star to salvation and build Zion on earth.
Meanwhile, the Mars Assembly has acknowledged the deep feelings of its citizens, but as yet has refused to alter the secular constitution which has, in the words of the First Minister, served us well until now.
The political and social structures that were holding the united planets and moons together were strong and flexible, but by the time of Rama's appearance, they were under immense strain. On the one hand, the religious revival with its billions upon billions of adherents. On the other, Mercury, still a secular world, but increasingly impatient for a status and voice that would reflect its vital importance as provider of almost 30% of all the heavy metals used throughout the system. And in the middle of all this, out of nowhere, Rama arrived. June 15, 2317. Everything changed. Yet nothing changed. Tamara Ruiz, representative to the United Planets of the Outer Moons, newly arrived at the UP complex on Luna.
So I arrived on Luna. I was appointed to the Rama committee. Second day there. The idea was to keep it small, to enable it to function efficiently. There were just 3 reps, me from Mars and the inner moons, Tan Sun from the outer moons, Henning from Mercury, and the chair, Indira Gopal, representing the mother world. The scientific advisor was Dr. Earl King. Everybody knows the doctor. He was very a big name at the time. Some of our early meetings were bumped live to the system, but there were tensions.
The committee is now in session. I think I am in a position to say this is a gathering of unique talents assembled to deal with a unique situation. The directive the Secretary-General has given us is to evaluate that situation and advise Captain Norton where necessary.
Henning, Mercury. Will he listen to our advice?
Tanson, Ambassador Outer Moons. This officer has a tremendous responsibility. What sort of person is he?
I have retrieval on that. Shall I bump it to your tablet?
Well, I'm sure the room as a whole will be interested in Dr. Erlking's conclusions.
Absolutely. Let's keep nothing under the table.
William Tien Norton, born 2277, Oceania, Earth Chinese mother, lunar Caucasian father. Education, Sydney, Bombay, Houston, then 5 years at Astrograd, specializing in propulsion. Commissioned April 2302. Rose through ranks to executive officer, then stalled 5 years before promotion to captain.
Reasons?
Not noted on record, Representative Ruiz.
But?
An operation off Titan. He questioned the procedures laid down by his superiors.
And?
He was proved right.
That would present career problems?
I have yet to hear anything that makes this man a candidate for this mission.
Norton holds joint Martian homeworld citizenship and has a partner on each world. Male on Earth, female on Mars. 2 children, option on a 3rd. Appointed commander of survey vessel Endeavour. First mission to retrograde satellites of Jupiter. Career proceeding until this matter came up.
I agree. Why this man?
Because, Representative, he has the only ship capable of reaching Rama before it reaches perihelion around the sun and slingshots out of the system. His crew is drawn from across the system, which is of no small political importance at this time. Basically, I think the expression is needs must.
When the devil drives,
I have no doubt he's a competent officer, but how will he react to an entirely novel situation?
Since it is entirely novel, we can hardly know. But given his record, I should say the man has the initiative required to act upon his best judgment.
Which is hardly as novel as you suggest, Doctor. There have been numerous other cases.
Excuse me, but may I bring up a subject here?
Please.
Are we scared to raise the question, the one big question? What if there's something alive in Rama?
Exactly. What if the intentions of this thing are hostile?
The question of inhabitants or otherwise is unlikely to arise, given the nature of Rama and the length and time of its journey.
No, you can't know that.
Nobody knows.
What if we leave them alone? They might leave us alone.
Perhaps we should let them pass.
If this officer is as vigorous and capable as you suggest, Dr. Erlking, might he not go too far?
The story is well known, perhaps too well known. Perhaps we can no longer see the story, if we ever could. What is certain is that once Rama appeared, the system could not ignore it. It offered too much. It offered the chance for us to find the reassurance that we had a future either with God or with a space drive that would give us the universe. Rama would answer the questions that bedeviled a people spread across 3 planets and 7 moons. It was hardly a surprise if this need became driven by the dominating emotion of those years, the hunger for the certainty of belief. And all of those hopes resided in the captain and crew of one space survey vessel, the Endeavour. A vessel that was, due to the time lag of space communications, effectively isolated, acting independently.
At the time, all over the system, vast religious tensions had resurfaced. Billions wanted answers, new star appearing in the sky, even if they couldn't see it directly. You get the picture. The mission to Rama had to produce. It was supposed to produce answers. That's what the system wanted, answers. And the man who was supposed to give them was Captain William Norton.
Captain Norton, he had a reputation amongst junior officers as being a good captain. You know, I suppose one could say an adventurous captain. He should have been more senior by that time, but he tended to speak out. Not in public, but he would always say what he thought. Inadvisedly at times, people said. But personally, I found him, I still think he was the best captain I ever served under. I was proud to have been his pilot navigator.
Things happen in space, just like anywhere else. Only in space you never get that second chance. You never get that second of time to think again or reconsider. Space is a very final place, you understand?
We waited, but when Endeavour returned...
The survey vessel Endeavour docked this lunar morning at the Clavius facility and was immediately impounded by the UP authorities. The crew were briefly available to the media.
The crew performed well. Completed our mission. There'll be an official statement.
The crew performed well. We completed our mission. There will be an official statement. Those were the only words Commander Norton uttered on his return. Since that time, the system has become more than familiar with the images taken within Rama. They have become part of the background of our lives, and yet, like the Sphinx of ancient Egypt and the lines of Oaxaca, they remain an enigma. The crew produced glass and text on their experiences. Studies were published of many aspects of the Rama Rendezvous. Stims without number were made. We have everything, and yet we have nothing. We have no answers, no reassurance. The system needed Rama. Rama appeared, but Rama did not deliver. Or did she? What is the secret at the heart of Rama? Commander William Norton, the captain of Endeavour, perhaps the only man who really knows, has not spoken in public for 25 years, and the solar system still waits for an answer to the questions. What really happened out there? What did you find, Captain Norton? What did you find on Rama? Captain Norton! They told me that you'll be down here, on the beach, watching the sea. They said you do that every day.
Not when there's a storm, but the Weather Bureau don't tell us when they're working something up. They like surprises.
Do you like them, sir?
I'm too old for surprises.
I was surprised when I received your message.
Fetched you down from Mars, eh? It is Mars, isn't it? You've got the build for the gravity.
Yes, sir. Born and bred.
Find it heavy down here?
Heavy enough, but I visit a lot.
Sit down. Have a drink. Smoke if you want. I don't anymore. Don't drink either. Some sailor, eh? They bumped me your show. It was strange seeing them all again, hearing their voices, some of them.
Do you meet them? Any of them?
No. Oh, we did at first, but in the service you get posted. You don't see people one decade to the next, and then you're out and sitting by the sea, watching the surf. You know, they still ride the surf here. Captain Cook saw them when he was here in the 18th century. Greatest sailor in history. On or off world.
The Endeavour. Of course, your ship.
Cook's ship. You know, they rewrote his journals. Thought a rough fellow like him would never produce anything fit for the sophisticated world to read.
You've made a record of the whole thing, haven't you?
Made? I am the record of all the things they don't want you to know.
Why now?
Oh, no, not now. When I'm dead. Don't worry, that won't be long. This thing... There are some things they still can't cure, thank that God of... what? Time? Decorum? That's why you're here, Mr. Quok. That's why I'm talking to you. Now you all own the poison chalice. It'll be your decision. Yeah, oh, they'll know. Make no mistake about that. They will know.
There are rumors out on the nets. Always have been.
Rumors of what?
Rumors of wars that might have been, of what you really found up there, of what happened, what really happened, things I did not put in the stim.
You know, in some ways, it wasn't all them, it was me as well. I never wanted to talk about it. It does something to you. Space. Cook knew. Once you made those voyages, crossed those unimaginable gulfs, found your unknown lands like star captains glowing in seas far darker and colder than any we know on our world. We were sailing amongst the great drifts, a million Ks beyond Mars. It was a routine mission, replacing marker buoys in the asteroid belt.
Lockdown.
Copy that. Release buoy.
Releasing.
And 1, 2, 3, 4, and contact. Fixed?
Fixed. Run it?
Running. Beacon installed and functional, sir.
Thank you. Oh, what's that? Down 30?
77 to go.
I have a message coming in, sir. It's marked priority red.
Whoa.
Eyes only, Commander.
Bump it direct.
What happened? That's...
We ever had a red before? Nobody uses that much bandwidth.
Not unless it's a war, they don't.
Sir?
Don't ask me. I never had one either.
Probably Mercury again. Those rock jockeys are never happy unless they are pounding something into dust.
Hey, I have family on Mercury.
Relax. No, don't relax.
Sir? Shall I lay a course for our next intervention?
Hold it for now, Lieutenant. In fact, hold it for good. Comms, give me the ship.
You have it, sir.
What's happening, sir?
Seems we're not alone anymore, Peter.
Say what you like, Barnes, but I make one fine espresso.
You need to, Jimmy, with the weight that machine eats up. You could carry an extra spectrometer for your coffee.
Captain's coffee, Barnes. Still the only way to make it. That's why she flies. Here you go. You got your next move yet?
Sure. Knight to Bishop 5. Damn, it's good. Really.
This is the captain. Listen up.
Oh, man, looks serious.
I've just received comms from Earth. It was sent full bandwidth, condition red. 6 months ago, astronomers picked up an object designated 31439.
Asteroid. It's hardly a red.
Just beyond the orbit of Jupiter.
They're not that far out. They'd never see it unless...
First contact at such a distance indicated a body of exceptional size. From the strength of the echo, a diameter of at least 40 Ks was computed.
Mom.
Course calculations indicated that 31439 was transiting our system, passing the inner planets until it reached perihelion around the Sun and set off again into deep space. It was tracked as a matter of course, but presented no threat. Here's an image taken at the time.
Looks like a... what, 15th May?
Closer.
A month ago, instruments calculating the object's light path encountered an anomaly. It didn't have one.
Okay, that's impossible.
As you'll all know, that would indicate either the body wasn't spinning, or that it was perfectly symmetrical. It was put down to instrument failure until someone booked time on the far side reflector.
Hey, nobody gets time at far side, that's booked.
The image, 31439, was spinning. A rev every 4 minutes.
Something that big, that's heavy.
Then more anomalies arose. Spinning that fast, at that weight.
Thank you, Cap.
The gravitation of the object should produce serious G effects upon the bodies it passed near. That hasn't happened. The conclusion is that 31439 is not composed of solid matter. Probes were launched, images sent back. You can see them.
Sorry, Jimmy.
Don't worry, Ruby. It's all just...
real. It's made. It's... Jimmy, that thing... the thing...
came from someplace else.
As you see, we have our first visitor from the stars. The object has been renamed Rama.
Calculating orbit and speed, the Science Council of the UP has ascertained there's only one ship capable of making rendezvous with the object before it passes around the sun and leaves our system. That ship is Endeavour. We are now under the command of the UP and will make our way with the utmost dispatch to a point where we can shake hands with our visitor. Thank you, that is all.
That is not all. Oh, and they can forget the command stuff. By the time we are halfway to rendezvous, it will take 10 hours for anything to reach us from anywhere. We'll be on our own.
Yeah, but think of all the STEM deals we'll get out of this. We're all gonna be rich boys and girls.
Or dead. You think about that, Jimmy Pack.
We picked up extra fuel from 3 other ships, survey ships, stranding them until a tanker could reach them. We weren't very popular, but... well, we were top priority, you see.
That's what they felt on Luna, at the UP building.
Well, that's what they said. That's what they say, but things are never that simple.
Go on, Captain.
Well, they thought it was tricky when they had nation-states. Take 3 planets and 7 moons, and you got something else again. They called it the Rama Committee. Like they all had one aim, but no. They all had their priorities, Mr. Clarke. Always priorities.
May I, as the chair of this committee, quite clearly state at this point to the members that the peoples of the combined planets and moons will not accept inaction on our part. Rama has occasioned unparalleled interest.
Religious hysteria.
Interest in the citizens of the system. They want answers.
And if they don't get them, their elected representatives will be unelected at the first opportunity.
I don't think that's necessarily true.
I am at this point going to terminate the public sessions of the Rama Committee.
It's about politics, isn't it?
It's always about politics.
This session is now in secure mode, and I am sure I do not have to remind representatives and others of the protocols to which we have all put our names.
I must protest to the chair. It is the opinion of Mercury that all these proceedings should be carried on open air for all to observe.
Well, that is surely because your government is intent on making mischief. On unsettling the status quo with the aim of gaining a more powerful voice in the system.
A voice we deserve!
Nevertheless, the protocols have been signed and must be observed.
May I remind the chair that the protocols obtain only so long as the committee exists?
The committee has its remit from the United Planets.
Closing object.
500 Ks, Captain.
Take us over the sunward pole, Lieutenant, and hold at 300. XO?
No unexpected pull, sir. Not that I'd like to set down on the equator, eh? She'd flip us off in a second, speechy spinning. Should make for an interesting gravitational effect if we ever get inside.
In position, sir. All stop?
All stop.
Stopped and locked.
Bruce?
Absolutely nothing, sir. Not a peep. If there's anyone home, they're not saying hello.
That's pretty scary. Sorry, sir.
That's all right, pilot. I think we're all feeling...
Release remote, sir.
Go ahead, Jerry.
Engineering.
Barnes.
Remote's ready to go. EVA.
Ready to go.
Comms.
Comms standby.
Release.
Releasing 1, 2, and 3. Remote's released.
Remote's online. Bumping image to screen.
Give me the equator on 1, 2, and 3. Concentrate on the sunward pole. Let's see if there's a welcome map left out.
Looks featureless to me.
Maybe there's no way in.
Why hollow it out in that case?
Remote 2 approaching pole. Remote 3 observing.
Go in, sir.
Take her into 10 meters.
That's closer than hell, sir.
Eyes wide open, then.
Taking her in now. Are you getting the flow from remote 3?
Drum-shaped. Looks perfect to me. Like it was turned on a lathe.
Some lathe. That mother's 50 kilometers from end to end. 40 kilometers across. Rotation constant. 360 every 4. That's 4 minutes.
Check that.
There. Something there on the sunward end. In the center.
Magnification, Lieutenant.
Extreme as it is.
There. There's a shadow. There's a shadow. Something's casting sun shadows.
Could that be 2?
1 K's long.
3?
Locks. Yes?
3 airlocks.
Are you seeing this? I'm getting 3 locks. Are they airlocks? Those are airlocks?
That's what we're getting to, Sergeant.
I don't know if it's a welcome mat, but it sure as heck's a front door.
3 front doors?
Remote at 10 meters.
Take her in as close as you feel is safe, Sergeant.
I'll kiss their sweet butts if you like, boss.
Somebody definitely made those things.
Not something human.
I'm recording, sir. Do you want comms? I can run a separate track.
Better split it. I'm not sure Barnes's sweet butt is quite up to one small step. Or even I claim this land in the name of King George. And people, let's come up with something momentous for the first words, shall we?
Holding remote 2 at 5K. Remote 1 will be in position over the equator in 7 minutes.
Definitely airlocks. 3 of them. Why 3?
No iconography or orthography I can see.
Looks pretty self-evident to me. Basic cylinder lock. Dr. Ernst, are you watching this?
What do you think, Bill?
Conclusions?
On the evidence presented? None except for what I can see.
Speculate. You're the biologist here.
I think I'd like to take a closer look at it. I don't think it's hostile, but I don't think that means we won't get hurt if we don't go very, very carefully.
Thank you, Doctor. Sergeant Barnes, take your remote close enough to operate the lock.
Well, here we go. Extending auxiliaries. Contact. Which way do I rotate? This thing was never made for human hands.
The mathematics work out. They're in a recognizable sequence. Go right.
Going right. 1, 2, 3 revolutions and...
Lock opening.
Take remote 1 into the lock, Sergeant.
Sir?
Light her up and take her in.
In we go. Saturday Night Lights.
Is that another lock? Similar arrangements of handle?
Set her down, sir. I have a solid surface.
I can see, Sergeant. No, let's go right in.
Are you sure about this, Captain?
No, but we have very little time before Rama moves out of range and we need to leave. There's not a moment to lose, as Cook would have said.
We lose the remote, sir, and the yards are going to have some questions.
So we better find some answers.
Gyros indicate the whole lock is turning 180 degrees, and we have a further lock. Minimal gravity, proceeding, and we have...
We have sound, so there's no vacuum in there.
Another lock.
Rule of 3. 3 outer locks, 3 inner locks.
Why?
We don't have the data to answer that.
Proceed, sir.
Take her in, Sergeant.
I'm using lights, but not getting much here.
Tunnel. A corridor?
How long?
Barnes, bounce a laser off the far end, will you?
It's half a K, Captain. Otherwise, featureless.
Take us in. Give us a panoramic view.
If that's half a K, then we're probably talking, with the triple locks as well, about the shell of the thing.
Remote 1 still in position over the equator. Still bumping data.
Still getting it, Ruby. It's all good. Seismic soundings indicate just above a half K for the walls.
I'm at the extent of the tunnel, Captain.
And guess what?
More locks. Any bets on how many?
No, but I'll tell you one thing. I'm certain that once through there, we're inside.
I think we're losing the signal pretty much now. Go on, sir.
No pull-out. Let's put eyes in there for the big moment. And I want a hard line from the ship to wherever we establish a base inside that thing.
So, who goes, Captain?
You went first.
Well, Captain's responsibility. Besides, if anything went wrong, they wouldn't need any orders of mine to get out of there.
But you wanted to be first.
Yeah. In the PM, wind southerly, clear weather with which we stood into the bay and anchored under the south shore. Saw as we came in, on both points of the bay, several of the natives. And we threw them some nails and beads ashore with which they seemed not ill-pleased, so much that I thought they beckoned us to come ashore. But in this, I was mistaken, for as soon as we put the boat in, they came to oppose us.
Cook again.
At Botany Bay. I'm sorry, I forgot you're not from here. First landing of a European on Australia.
Opposed? You really thought you might win?
Well, I didn't know. Nobody knew.
And back on Luna, at the Rama committee?
Well, they were still more or less united at that point. Obviously, the further we chased Rama, the longer the messages took to reach us, and the more out of sync we were with everything that was happening there.
No, but we don't know.
They should go armed. They should lay charges as they go.
The representative for Mercury is altogether too forward with these suggestions. We know nothing about the intentions of this...
Ark, I think. It's some kind of ark from who knows when. Though we have some ideas, obviously.
Perhaps our advisor would share these ideas with the committee in a spirit of cooperation.
If that is how the chair views this committee, we have on Mars and Moons yet to be entirely convinced of that.
Representative Ruiz.
May I remind our young colleague from Mars that, as the old saw has it, beggars can be choosers.
Professor, how long has Rama been traveling through space?
We have a very precise determination of orbit and velocity. And assuming there has been no navigational intervention, we can calculate the last star it transited, an irregular variable, was something in the region of 200,000 years ago.
Transited? He did not originate at that time.
Unlikely from an unstable sun.
May be caused by that instability, if it is an arc.
If current theories of stellar evolution are correct, the star would never have been stable, and thus would never have had a planetary system. No, Rama has been traveling for at least 200,000 years, perhaps for more than 1 million.
Then it must be a dead world.
That depends on death being a universal.
The heat death of the universe is second law of thermodynamics.
Where my grandfathers originated, on the mother world, there were temples so old no one quite knew the kind of life their builders lived, but there were the temples all the same.
They went on and on and on, endless speculation, and behind it all, politics.
And you were about to step aboard with Aruna Calvin. What made you choose her?
She was a pilot. She had a cool head. She was from Mercury, originally. She had family connections on Mercury.
And Mercury was providing, what, 30% of all the heavy metal being mined across the whole solar system at that time. Seems like the committee was not the only one doing the politics.
She was a good officer.
And that was a good speech you gave. Newton picking up pebbles on the seashore.
For public consumption, but it wasn't untrue. You've seen the shots, everyone has. You had them on your show. The vast space, the terraces, the stairways, and the darkness. Total darkness.
You were going to have to install lighting, communications, which I know from the get-go were censored.
All comms are censored to some degree. No one would ever step aboard a deep space transit if they had any idea of what the crew really talked about.
And you were expecting trouble from the start, weren't you?
You know about plans, do you, Mr. Quark?
Go on.
When I was a junior officer and involved in the peacekeeping effort after the the Venice business, our seniors had a phrase: no plan survives battle. We used to say no plan survives breakfast. Everything goes wrong.
So, you done your first reconnaissance. What then?
I consulted with Surgeon Commander Ernst.
Laura?
I've been waiting for you, Bill.
I was busy.
For 10 years? Well?
I'm on a hook here.
No, come on, Bill.
We have a job to do. We're the only people in the system who can do it. It's an opportunity.
Don't give me the commander's speech to the troops.
We wrote it together, I seem to remember.
Well?
This thing we're doing here, so far it's all been according to the regulations. But when I was in there, when Calvert and I threw those flares,
I'm the medical officer. I know no one has slept well since we got here. Nightmares, anxiety, inability to compute, leading to...
That can't happen, Laura.
Not to your crew, Captain Cook. You give them lime juice, you give them greens, and they still complain? Oh, yes, it can. Endeavour isn't just making a rendezvous with Rama. It's driving full throttle into the unknown. So in answer to your question, Bill, you can't play this one by the rules. You have to trust your feelings.
Well, then maybe it makes sense taking Russo for this leg. He's a believer. He should be comfortable with the unknown.
Endeavour, actual. Position, please, Commander.
We're through the last lock. 3 as usual. And looking out over the interior of Rama now from the pole, seeing nothing much except darkness. Huge darkness out there.
Copy that. Sergeant Rousseau, are your systems up?
Ready, sir. I'm touching the floods now. Is Barnes online?
Ready to roll on your word, Roos.
Just don't fly us, sir.
Use the right wires, mister, and we'll try not to.
Calvert, Endeavour. Be good to see what you're seeing, Roos.
Not much of anything at the moment.
Situation, please.
Relax, Jerry. Roos just being a klutz.
Copy that.
We're ready.
Okay, Endeavour. Let's have the juice.
Endeavour, ready.
Power online.
We should be receiving, sir.
Roos?
We have it. Switching through to plasma arc. Now.
Are you getting this, Endeavour?
We're getting it, sir. Not quite sure what we're getting, but we're getting it.
That first view, well, partial view. They released it within days, virtually as soon as it reached the mother world.
They were waiting for it.
The whole system was waiting for it. You can have no idea, Captain, of the excitement, of the need there was for something wonderful.
It's huge. It's...
We're getting distort. It can't be.
It is... It's round. We are inside. My God, Jerry. There are terraces, vast terraces leading out from the airlock here.
They go right round it. Over our heads. It's amazing.
They fall away. Are you getting this, Endeavour?
Stretching away from the light, into the darkness. And those 3 massive descending ladders, if ladders they were.
Looks like rails. 3, evenly spaced around the inner circle leading away.
Down to some kind of central plane.
Tracks, slides. A transit system?
Or something bigger than man. A pathway.
Leading into the darkness. Leading somewhere. To some unknown destination. And we all knew that you were going to go down those tracks, those ladders. The crew of Endeavour weren't individuals any longer. They were each one of them, representing us.
What do we got, Barnes?
Haven't you been watching?
No, I was busy.
They're going into Rama and you're busy. Jimmy, I'll never understand you.
So, what do they got? What's this?
Stairway to something. They're going down now. I'm going to put a power sled together to save time. You're supposed to be smart with your hands. You can help me.
Why don't they just fly in there?
Oh, come on, you know why. The EVA is designed for 0G. In Rama, they've Coriolis and increasing Gs.
So, what are we seeing here? Are they using plasma arcs?
They've got them on auto sweep at the hub.
How far in?
A K and a half. It's nothing compared to the size of the thing. Just a couple of steps at the start of the marathon.
Ernst, Endeavour. Captain, Mr. Rousseau, I'm monitoring your heart and respiration here, and they're climbing. I'd like you to slow down your descent for 10 minutes.
We thought no one was looking.
Someone's always looking.
Endeavour, actual. Your visual feed is beginning to break up a little. Is there anything you can do about that?
Nothing that I can see right now. No obvious cause.
Barnes, are you getting it too?
It's integral to the signal, sir. Maybe if we slaved a channel through the hard line, we'd eliminate it. I don't know.
Ship, are you copying temperature and air pressure?
We are, Roos. What are you thinking?
I'm showing just below freezing and 300 millibars. Seems to me it's increasing as we move away from the airlocks.
We copy that.
Mr. Rousseau?
The air's almost breathable. That's incredible. It'll make moving about so much easier.
Well, that, but let's not be hasty.
It's going to be fine, Captain. We could breathe it now.
Lieutenant.
Don't do that. Keep your helmet on.
fine. It's like you opened a dry cellar after 1,000,000 years. But it's fine. I knew it would be.
You believed it would be, Sergeant, and you were right this time. Next time, wait. We do not make decisions based on belief.
This is a special place, sir. I know it is. It's an ark. It's a message. It's a message from God sent to tell us
Private
that...
channel, Russo. Pete, we're out of the comms loop right now, so I'll accept what you just said as your opinion. I know you're a member of a church.
Fifth Church of Christ Astronaut, sir.
Once we go back online, keep that opinion to yourself and remember who you are and what you are.
Endeavour actual. EVA party answer.
Jerry.
What's your position?
We're breathing the atmosphere of Rama, with no ill effects. The air is rather thin and somewhat dry, but it is air.
So where did it come from?
File under pending, like everything else in this place. Moving on now.
Would you have done that, Barnes?
Taken my helmet off in that place? No way. Not even if the meter showed 100.
I thought you were an engineer.
Yeah, but I'm not a fool. Are you actually doing anything there, Jimmy?
Circuits. You need circuits for the sled?
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing.
Endeavour actual. Confirm your position, please.
Approaching the bottom of the track.
Grounded.
One small step.
Calvert Endeavour, we're still taking your image, Ruth, but it's definitely decaying the further in you get.
We're going to establish base camp here. It should make climbing back easier without this lot.
It's so quiet. A tang of metal. Burnt gunpowder?
First men on the moon said the module smelled of burnt gunpowder when they repressurized.
Maybe that's it. Maybe. I don't know, sir. This place, it's
like nothing we ever saw before, Reese. We don't have a ruler to lay along it.
No. Something else. Something... It's like something is waiting to happen.
And if we wait, we'll see, but my bet is Rama's dead. And has been for maybe millions of years.
Right, Endeavour. More work. Let's talk, please. You're sending your levels up.
Thank you. We'll keep it to a minimum.
Looks good to me, Barnes. Light, strong. The motor's gonna be a weight problem.
We'll rig for a 50-kilo lift at whatever central G is gonna be.
Well, it doesn't need to last, that's for sure. We have, what, maybe 2.5, 3 weeks before we have to leave?
Something like that. As Rama... Baked Alaska.
What is it?
Bridge! EXO, are you there?
I'm here.
I need to speak to you, sir. Now.
Come on up, Barnes.
Hey, will you tell me what's wrong?
Later, Jimmy.
Baked Alaska?
Looking at your gauges, the temperature inside Rama is 0, right?
Yes.
We're well inside the orbit of Venus, heading for Mercury. I did a quick calculation on the way up here, and I reckon that by now, the rock on the sunward side is getting hot. Getting very hot. Now, we know there's air in there, so something must be generating it. We know the temperature was below 0, and now it's just above. The heat has been increasing for weeks, and as far as I can calculate, we're due for a big jump in temperature. Anytime. Our people shouldn't be there when that happens.
Baked Alaska.
Endeavour actual.
Rama party, what is it, Jerry?
Sir, we'd like you to start back now.
We're doing fine. Not feeling any ill effects.
You may have a problem, sir. We want you to start back now. Leave everything in place. Say again, Captain, you're breaking up.
We'll get back to you, Endeavour. Tonight, something's happening in here. My God! What? Shut your eyes! Shut your eyes!
Rama. Rama, what is your situation? Rama, answer, please.
Calvin?
Whiteout, sir. We're getting nothing on screen.
Rama. Rama, what is your situation? Rama, answer, please. Rama. Rama, what is your situation? Rama, answer, please.
Endeavour, actual.
Rama party, what is it, Jerry?
Sir, we'd like you to leave Rama now.
We're doing fine. Not feeling any ill effects.
You may have a problem, sir. We want you to start back now. Leave everything in place.
Okay, Jerry, if you think so.
See you, Captain. You're breaking up.
We'll get back to you, Endeavour. If we can, something's happening here.
Oh my God. Captain!
Shut your eyes! Shut your eyes!
Light. Let there be light. It was simply incredible. It was a concussion of light. It was dawn on Rama. It was magic. Mr. Quok, it seems to me axiomatic that the science of any highly advanced civilization will seem like magic to us. It isn't. It's science.
But at that time, the people didn't need science, Captain Norton. What about the Rama Committee?
The 7th sitting of the Rama Committee is now in session. And before going on to new developments, I have some procedural matters that I need to draw your attention.
Something has happened on Rama. Surely that is more important.
The representative from Mercury is correct. Though I'm not sure where your information originates.
We detected a pulse signal from Endeavour, encrypted at the highest level.
So you were unable to crack it, Henning?
I do not, I am sure. Need to remind this committee that Rama and SV Endeavour are about to enter Mercury space. And when that happens, they will be within the area of our territorial jurisdiction.
In your backyard?
Not a yard you can effectively police, Representative. The distances...
This is all talk. Will the chair inform us as to what has happened on Rama?
The Outer Moons, too, regard this as the most important business.
Very well. We received this report from Captain Norton.
When?
I'm not sure that I can be exact.
Or that you care to be exact. Has the report been doctored in any way?
We'll open it to your experts, Henning. The quality is not of the best. Sunspot activity is particularly high at the moment.
As of 1313 Earth Standard, 3 suns, if that's what I can call them, more like immense strip lights, as you can see from our imaging, came online or were ignited within Rama. We suspect the sun temperature creeping inwards from Rama's hull has something to do with this effect. We do now have light, and this will immeasurably aid our attempts at exploration.
It's incredible, quite literally.
No, it makes perfect sense. A self-initiating, self-sustaining system.
What you're seeing is a view along the central axis of Rama. 56 k's from the airlock, which we call North Pole, to the South Pole at the far end. You can make out a spike, or a tower, maybe 10 k's long, surrounded by a ring of smaller spikes projecting from the South Pole towards our POV. What they are, we don't know.
Some propulsion system, perhaps.
Internal climate monitor?
The 50k long section between the curving poles, we've named the central plane. I know it's strange to call something cylindrical a plane, but it makes perfect sense to us when we look at it. The plane is divided into 2. The dark band, you can see running around the center, 10 k's wide, is, as far as we can ascertain, ice. We call it the Central Sea, though whether the heat will cause it to liquefy and into what, again, we do not know.
This is fascinating.
What's that?
Scattered over the northern plain, and also positioned on an island in the Central Sea, but absent from the southern plain,
skyscrapers?
you can see what look like skyscrapers collected into medium-sized cities. Using magnification, we can see that these are not buildings, or we assume habitations. There are no doors or windows, no external features of any kind. We estimate these cities, if they were for humans, would have a population of around 50 to 60,000, so you can gauge their size from that. There must be enough material here for centuries of research. We have just over 2 weeks. This is William Norton, Commander Endeavour, ending transmission.
We can't release this yet.
We must.
We can edit the image, replace the voice track if necessary. I agree with Representative Ruiz.
The system has a right to see this.
Agreed, but let's not frustrate people. Things are at a delicate stage system-wide.
People want answers.
Not answers. The religious right is gaining power every day. Reason is everywhere in retreat. The mood is dangerous. If we show them mysteries, they will want a revelation we may not be able to deliver. Observations will not be good enough. Nobody goes to the cross for a reasonable explanation of events. We have to control this news and see what else comes from Norton and Endeavour.
We now have a huge advantage with the light, and I intend to press on with exploration using all personnel we can spare. Jerry, I'm afraid you'll have to stay with the ship. We must have at least one person aboard at all times, and you're most qualified.
As long as I get a tour before we leave, sir.
Guaranteed. You'll operate hub control. I'm going to divide the rest of us into groups of 2. Surgeon Commander Ernst and Lieutenant Calvert will push towards the Central Sea.
Sir.
Russo and I will attempt to examine the cities. Captain. Sergeant Barnes and Sub-Lieutenant Pack will provide technical and logistic support where needed.
Yes, sir.
We'll operate from base camp at the foot of the ladders. I want everything recorded and keep in touch with the relay station at hub control. I don't want anyone out of contact at any time.
Rama, City Party, you are loud and clear. Go ahead, please.
City Party, report 1. We're approaching what you might call the outskirts of the city we're naming London. It differs in no way from any of the others. We appear to be walking on a gravelly composite, which is giving way to...
Something harder here, sir. I'd say city streets if I didn't know better.
You want to take a sample, Ruth?
Ahead of you, sir. Granite-like in composition. Flecks of some mineral? We'll have to wait for analysis later.
It's all later, Ruth.
And we have what look like rails set in the ground connecting the buildings.
Yeah, if they are buildings.
The rails go up to the outer surface. Do they go inside? They appear to connect the buildings.
Some kind of transit system?
Transit for what? What does it do? Any of it?
No instructions.
It frustrates me, sir. It used to be full of noise. It's a city, that's what you feel. But it's not. The whole place, it's silent. It feels new, like Eden. Somewhere that we might start again.
Well, all I can say, Reese, is that like Eden, it's going to be out of humanity's reach soon enough.
Maybe we should go with it, sir. Maybe someone
Can you get a sample from the face of any of these structures?
Sir. Nothing, sir. Not a scratch.
Hub control, can you bump me through to Barnes?
Bumping you.
Barnes, Captain.
I'd like you to take a look at the material composing these structures, see if there's any way we might gain entry. Cart our way in.
Is that wise, sir?
I don't know, but I'd like the potential.
Will do, sir. We're pretty much set up at base camp now. Do you want us to install a defensive perimeter?
Lay down motion sensors, but nothing aggressive or that might be interpreted that way.
Sir, I'm not really sure what a spacefaring race who are capable of pushing a billion-ton rock for who knows how many million Ks across the universe might interpret as aggressive.
Well, you got me there, Barnes, but I'll leave it to your initiative.
Rama Party 2, I have you now. Go ahead, Doctor.
Report planes, Party. Calvert and Ernst approaching Central Frozen Sea. The surface of the land appears to be uniform. A clay-like substance with what might almost be peat deposits. Peat-like at any rate. They've taken samples and we'll see later. We are going to bump up a laser off the frozen surface to check the height of the cliffs here.
50 meters, give or take. Nothing really. These things built precisely.
Can you sight on the far shore?
Yes, sure. Hold on, huh?
Exactly how much higher are those cliffs?
500 meters. Why so much higher?
File for discussion. Is there any way down to the shore if... Oh, you have to stop saying that. If it is what it is.
I picked up an indent in the cliff edge, if that's what it is.
We'll take a look, shall we?
Laura, do you think there's anyone here?
I think it's unlikely anything organic could survive the time this thing has been traveling.
Do you want to find whatever it is?
Or am I sounding like Rousseau?
What if they're so different that we simply can't comprehend them?
How do you mean?
What if they're here already? Have you noticed clouds are beginning to form? A cloud layer as things warm up. What if they're clouds? Or so different that everything in us revolts from them? Maybe it's better...
What's happening? This is hub control. Everyone else off air. What is your situation? Come in. This is hub control.
Ernst, plane party. Situation okay. I repeat, situation okay, but interesting. Very interesting.
Explain, please, Doctor.
The ice is breaking. The surface is becoming liquid. We thought we were going to get 1 billion tons of this stuff raining on us out of the sky, but it's still there. It goes right round over our heads and back again. It's logical with the spin and gravity of Rama, but it sure as hell creeps me out.
Huge blocks of ice. They're being forced up from beneath the surface.
Bill, are you hearing this?
I'm hearing you, Laura.
It's like the spring thaw on Titan, but it's far, far quicker. You should see this. It's wonderful.
I want to do more than see it, Laura.
I want to sail on it.
We could do that. We could put together a vessel, something that would work. We could drive it. We could do that.
Do we have anyone who can handle a boat?
Captain?
I've sailed in my time. Not that we can have any idea of what the currents are going to be like in a spinning circular sea.
Or the winds, sir. I've been observing the climate changes as Rama heats up. The cloud layer is increasing around the central axis, and the variable wind speed is climbing.
We can handle that, I think. I'd like something large enough for a party of 4.
As long as I can have Jimmy, then you can have something in 24 hours.
Good. Calvert, will you cover logistics for now?
Yes, sir.
Captain, I'm getting a priority 1, your ears only coming through.
But to my cabin, Ruth, I'll get it there. Any questions? Anything else we need to talk about?
The ambassador from Mercury?
The committee is beginning to get an idea of the geography of Rama, but as yet we have no idea as to its capabilities.
Are you coming back to the same old question, Henning? Is it dangerous?
My government would like to know what it can do. For instance, does it have any kind of propulsion device? Can it change direction?
I think the committee would be interested to hear Dr. Earl King's views.
Rama must have been given its original impetus by a launching device, but that could have been an external booster. If it does have onboard propulsion, Norton seems to have found no trace of it. And his survey drones have revealed no exhaust ports on the outer hull.
It could be hidden.
Possibly. But what would be the point?
What about the southern end? Those pylons, whatever they are, whatever they do, they could be some kind of power source.
Well, we better find out, because if it is hostile, we could all be dead.
Priority 1 message for Captain William Norton. Survey vessel Endeavour. Captain, this is Deputy General Secretary Indira Gopal. I have to inform you of new mission priorities at this time. The Rama Committee consider it vital you investigate the structures that project into Rama from what you are calling the South Pole. You are to ascertain, to your best ability, what they are and what their purpose might be. The committee is aware that time is short. However, the committee wishes to make it clear that this mission is of overriding priority. Captain, I apologize for the nature of this message, but things down here are getting very difficult. The political climate is being seriously unbalanced by the questions posed by Rama. We need some answers. Message ends.
That's new. I never heard that before. It makes sense. Of course it does.
Surf's getting up. Wind too. Maybe they're giving us a storm. You should see it when the swells come in here. We were explorers. We needed to explore, but there were
other priorities. Of course, that's what you say.
Not that we didn't want to know what they were ourselves. So many questions, so few answers, so many problems. That's what being a commander is, I suppose.
You got your boat. We all remember the images you sent back.
Sailing the circular sea. Look out there. Look at the horizon, and imagine what it would be like if that sea reared up and up, right over your head, and there it is, hanging there. Strange waters, Mr. Quack, very strange indeed.
Hold her steady, if you can.
During the best, currents are tricky, not like anything I've ever known.
Preliminary analysis indicates that the sea is alive.
What? Alive?
Single-celled microorganisms, like prehistoric plankton on the mother world. They're releasing chemicals into the water.
Life?
If you fall in, keep your mouth shut. It shouldn't harm you, but I'd rather not take any chances.
Hub control.
Receiving your images, sir. But breakup is greater the further you go.
We're approaching the southern coastline, Jerry. We're going to attempt a landing, see if there's any means of ascent. Look out, coming about.
Fancy climbing those cliffs.
Scanning, but I can't see any deviation. 500 meters all the way around.
Why so much taller on this shore? Why not the same?
Barnes base camp, sir. We're picking up your image probably clearer here than hub control. It looks like Karuna, Lieutenant Calvert is right. They're uniform height.
That's what it looks like, Barnes.
So I was thinking about Rama moving. I mean, however it moves, when it moves. If it picks up speed, no matter how slowly, if the sea was still liquid, then you'd need something to stop it slopping over as Rama moved forward.
Outstanding, Ruby.
Sounds good to me, Sergeant. Though it would tend to mean there are no breaks in the cliff.
No point if there were, sir.
That's going to make any investigation of the South Pole difficult.
Not necessarily. Sub-Lieutenant Park wondered if he might have a word with the captain when he gets back to base camp.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I know how to reach the southern plain. Maybe even the South Pole.
How?
By flying, sir.
We've looked into that. We don't have an EVA vessel for gravity work. It couldn't leave the axis.
I know that, sir, but I...
Well, go on.
You know I competed in the Lunar Olympics last year.
I think I heard, yes. You were a sky bike jockey.
I didn't place, but I have hopes for Mars. The gravity
I
there
don't
is...
see what this has to do with anything, Lieutenant. We don't carry sky bikes and we can't put one together. Or can we, Jimmy?
Well, actually, sir,
You smuggled a bike aboard, knowing it's a court-martial offence to load unlisted weight of any kind.
It weighs far less, actually, sir, than your espresso machine.
I happen to be the captain, Mr. Pack. You are the most junior person aboard this ship.
But I can fly, sir. All the way, under my own power, I can pedal Dragonfly to the South Pole and back.
This is the 17th session of the Rama Committee. I have received a message from Rama. They are going to investigate the South Polar regions. Commander Norton has found a way over the cliffs.
We have all seen the communique. I imagine we've also all seen Norton's conclusion that the higher cliffs predicate some kind of movement on the part of Rama.
It is moving now.
It has achieved an equilibrium. If it speeds up or changes course...
The ambassador from Mercury is for once right, I believe. It seems quite likely that Rama can navigate, whether it will or not.
My government will be watching developments closely.
Everyone is watching. The Pope has broadcast a new bull, stating that Rama is a herald of a coming good, and that humanity is about to face a great decision as to its spirituality.
The same message is coming from religious groups throughout the system.
May I remind the committee that on Mercury we have no truck at all with sentiment. We are realists.
Except that you think the sun is your personal property.
No, Miss Ruiz. Because we mine the materials that are giving you air on Mars and allow the rest of you to indulge your fancies.
And get paid a good price for them, Henning.
But not any price. Not the price of our own territorial integrity. May I remind the committee...
May I suggest the committee wait upon events? At least until Commander Norton and his crew can inform us further on the South Pole of Rama.
Hub control, you getting me?
We're getting you, Jimmy.
I'm over the southern plain, stretching away. You can see. Is the camera getting us? You getting us, Hub control?
Copy that, Dragonfly. We are receiving visuals and comms. Quality is variable. How are you feeling?
Well, I'm fine. Slowing a bit, but no problems. I'm gonna rotate around the axes and give you a 360.
Sounds good. Don't fall out here, Jimmy.
Ernst, base camp. Take it slow. Don't raise your heartbeat, and remember to hyperventilate if necessary.
Here goes. I'm going around. I'm rotating. There's definite weightlessness. I can see... I see the whole thing. It's like being at the center of a huge carousel, but the whole world's spinning past. Patterns, those fields. Oh, the colors. It's like seeing solid geometry.
You're breaking up, Dragonfly.
I have turbulence, which I didn't expect. Hold on. Hold on, are you getting this? Are you getting this, Hub Control?
Copy that, Dragonfly. You're coming through clear. That's good. That's very good. Jimmy, I wish I could be there with you.
Barnes Base Camp. Jimmy, we're seeing what look like patterns of fields. You're doing great. Keep it coming.
Beautiful, Jimmy. It's beautiful. And we're all glad you're over land, eh? If it is land.
Hey, me too.
Norton, base camp. What's your exact position, Jimmy?
I'm approaching the South Pole, sir. I can see the central spot clearly. So big.
Hub Control. Can you try and give us a steady platform for the images, Jimmy? You're breaking up.
I'm doing what I can, Hub.
Ernst, base camp. How are you feeling?
Tired. Bit tired. Well, this is all so incredible here. Can you see this?
We can see it, Jimmy.
We're getting that too. It's good work, Jimmy.
Is that the central structure?
I'm coming in on it now. It's incredible. Must be 10 Ks long, easily. It's vast. And the end here. I'm drifting in towards the end.
Getting this clear.
Try and touch down, Dragonfly. Secure an anchor and see if you can get a sample.
Hub Control. Jimmy, I want you to make a complete scan every half K.
Copy that, Hub. Coming to a stop. Anchoring now.
I'm floating now. I'm anchored and I'm pulling in. Getting close to the structure. Gravity low.
It looks from your image that the smaller spikes are pretty much like the large one.
Pretty much I'd say, sir.
Then stay up, don't waste time. Stay with the main structure.
I'm testing for sound. Are you getting anything?
So, base camp, Jimmy. Nothing except the normal thermal noise. Can you tap it?
I'll try.
Barnes, base camp. Scrape a sample for us.
Trying, but I can't seem to... It's just impervious. No sound, either. I'm moving on now.
We're beginning to experience a breakup, Jimmy. Is there anything you can do there to increase signal strength?
Hub Control. Dragonfly, activate your beacon, please.
Switching on the beacon, Hub. Proceeding to what seems to be an upward direction now. It's like flying up into the top of one of those old cathedrals. All the arches join in.
Understand only partially. Repeat, please, Dragonfly.
Approaching base or top of main structure. Can you... Is there something... Can you hear that?
Losing you. Can, please. Will you count numbers?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So, can you hear that noise, Hub?
Okay, again, somehow we can hear it. Like, still breaking up. Some kind of very intense field. Probably magnetic.
It's about 10 cycle, Jimmy.
Get out of there. You're enough to be dangerous.
Pull out now, Jimmy.
Copy that. Turning now. I'm heading out for the pole.
Keep a steady pace, Jimmy. Do not overexert.
Don't worry, Skip. I'm used to this. It's easy. Whoa! Whoa!
What is it, Dragonfly?
I think there's a static charge building up around me. I think I can feel that. Are you picking up anything your end? Barnes, are you there? You getting anything?
Jimmy, we're reading a major build-up of static. What's your progress?
Now, heading back up the southern plain towards the sea. Repeat, Control, can you clock the wind speed?
Higher than I'd like. It isn't built for storms.
Keep on coming, Jimmy.
Not sure can. Oh, I'm losing.
What the hell was that?
Hold on! Hold on! Hold on!
Discharge of power from the South Pole. Something big. Something big. It's off the scale here. I can't quantify
This
this.
is Hub Control. What is your situation, Dragonfly? Come in, Jimmy. What is your situation?
Going down! I'm taking control. I'm going down!
Hub Control, this is Hub Control. Come in, Dragonfly. Can you answer, Dragonfly? We still have your beacon. Can you hear me, Dragonfly?
What just happened?
Jimmy,
Barnes?
can you hear me?
I think something pressed the starter on the motor, and the motor started.
Dragonfly to Hub Control.
Oh, he's still with me.
Hub Control. Sit that, please, Jimmy.
I'm down. I'm in one piece. Dragonfly's pretty much a wreck. The comms still work. I'm sort of sitting in a pile of carbon fiber.
Jimmy?
There's something moving. There's something out there. Oh, like a huge crowd. But see me? It's moving my direction.
Something attacked one of Commander Norton's crew. That fact is inescapable.
I am not certain.
Inescapable. Norton's message is quite unambiguous.
The message states only that Sub-Lieutenant Pack is missing and might have seen
Something attacking his craft. Attacking him? Certainly silencing his comms. I take it there's been no further communication with the Sub-Lieutenant.
No, there hasn't.
And since the southern cliffs are unclimbable, there won't be any word in the few days Norton has left on Rama.
Has left? The expedition must leave now. Rama is dangerous. Who knows what we might have provoked?
It does seem possible the towers are initiating some kind of power-up, though for what purpose we cannot be sure.
Professor, if I lean across this table and punch you on the nose, then I stand up, roll up my sleeves, I think you might be reasonably sure of my intentions. Don't you?
It could be a misunderstanding. We don't know what Lieutenant Pack actually saw. Maybe he was hallucinating as a result of the crash.
What does Commander Norton say? He's the closest to this problem.
He's too close. He's lost a man. I say, and I speak on behalf of my government, that we must quarantine Rama. At the very least, we must leave at once, before we provoke any further aggression.
I can call a vote on that. If you wish Commander Norton to abandon his mission, please indicate for. Against. He stays.
Then I do not. You'll excuse me.
It's been 15 hours, Bill. I think if he was going to make it...
No. Shall I take her further along the coast? We have the fuel to sail over our heads and back again, but only once.
Bill!
We keep searching. Hub, any contact?
Nothing, sir. I'll keep trying.
You hear that? Is that what Jimmy heard?
We have to go back. If the towers discharge again, it may be more powerful. This place is changing.
All right. Hub Control, Norton, boat party. We're coming back.
I'm losing you. I think there's...
No, we're not. No, we're not. We have a contact.
Cancel.
We have a contact.
Cancel. We've got him. I repeat, we've found him. Barnes, take us in.
How are we going to reach him?
Are you injured? No, sir! Okay, we're gonna get you down. How, sir? You're going to jump. What? It's 500 meters!
Crazy, sir?
Sir, I don't get it! Low gravity, Jimmy! In this atmosphere, you'll have low terminal velocity! Open your jacket, spread your arms and legs, and straighten up before you hit the sea! I don't know if I can do that, sir! You can do it!
No, I really don't think I can.
You can do it!
God damn, it's back!
Okay, here I come!
Take it easy.
You're okay, Jimmy. We got you now.
Drink more.
Well done, Lieutenant.
It's okay.
That's good.
That was most impressive.
Thanks.
I was talking about the screen of pure fear, so jumped. Thanks. So, can you tell us what that thing is up there?
I think it's pretty much like one of those. Whoa! It doesn't swim.
What is that? Is it a shark? Is it alive?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think they're machines. After I crashed, this sort of crab thing appeared. I picked up the bits of the skybark and sort of ate them. All of them. I couldn't even get to the cams. I'm sorry, sir. I tried, but I didn't want to get too close in case it hits you.
You did fine. More to the point, that one out there, is that going to clean up this boat?
Not if I can help it.
It doesn't seem to be approaching.
I mean, this is so weird. First contact with a garbage truck. They'll never believe it. Rama traveled 1,000,000 miles to clean up the garbage.
Full party, come in. This is Hub Control. Full party, are you hearing me?
Hub Control, this is Ernst. We're okay, repeat. We're heading back now.
They started appearing at about the time Jimmy jumped off the cliff.
Suddenly they were there. Oh, they weren't. We call them spiders, three-legged spiders, anyhow. I think it's the closest
There
we're...
you-
Ooh,
You put anything down and it's gone.
Jimmy thinks they clear things up.
these ones pick things up, then put them down.
They inspect things. They haven't harmed anyone yet.
According to Jimmy, there are things growing in the south.
Plants?
Plant-like. He took a couple of samples, but they got lost during his jump. We'll know more when Dr. Ernst lets him out of sickbay.
She's not taking any chances.
Absolutely not. And she'd dearly like one of your spiders if you can get her one.
We could trap one.
With respect, sir, we're guests here. We should behave as such.
Oh, come on, Roos. They're machines.
We don't know that.
I seem to recall Captain Cook and his crew killed what they called nondescript species to examine them.
I'm sorry, sir, but you can't pick and choose which life you respect. It's all or nothing.
That could sound like refusing to obey an order, Lieutenant.
Only if you gave the order, sir. And I don't believe you will.
Carry on, Lieutenant.
Roos, you're a fool. You knew he'd give the order, so why raise the thing?
Because it was right.
There are no moral facts, Roos.
And besides, the captain knows me well enough to realize that if I didn't speak out, it would be because of hypocrisy or ambition, neither of which he'd respect.
If I didn't know better, I'd be calling you a Jesuit.
They're all particle physicists now.
Look, let's go and see if we can find an injured spider.
Hey, wake up, sunshine. Huh?
I wasn't asleep, man.
Just lying there with your mouth open, making odd noises. I brought you an espresso. Anything the doc hasn't killed off will be settled by the captain's coffee.
I'm feeling fine, really.
So am I, but the doc still got me doing tests, and I didn't drink the sea. She would have had the captain up here too if he hadn't threatened her with the break.
Endeavour doesn't have a break.
The captain would find something.
At least you could move around. Me, I'm stuck in here. So what's going on?
Everybody's watching the biots. That's what they call in your things. The crabs and spiders and sharks. They're appearing all over now. Hundreds of them. Not that we're learning much. Though I did hear that Calvert and Russo are looking for a pet to bring home to the dock.
Good luck on that. I'll settle for staying inside. Hey, Ruby, thanks for coming to get me.
Oh, that's okay, Jimmy. Wouldn't be the same around here without you. Get well soon, mister.
Is that all they do? Look at things?
Seems to me. Uh-oh.
What is that?
I don't know. An elephant digger?
What's an elephant?
Something big that could squash you. But I think it was.
Is that recycling the ground?
It's yeah. Look, it's hitting the... Hey! I think we just got our broken spider.
So let's get it back to the ship before some damn garbage crab eats it up.
So what is it, Laura?
Baffling, which is what you'd expect in the circumstance.
Machine or creature of some kind?
It's organic, though the chemistry differs from ours. It contains considerable quantities of light metals, but I wouldn't call it an animal.
Because?
No mouth, no stomach, no gut, no blood system, no way of ingesting food, no reproductive system, and no heart.
Sounds like a lawyer to me.
Doesn't have a full bank account.
So what has it got?
Oh, there's simple musculature controlling the 3 legs and the collecting limbs. There's some sort of control or brain linked to the thing's triocular vision, but mostly it's a battery. Pretty much like you might see in a stingray on Earth, but not for defense, for power.
A scout of some kind?
Highly specialized. Yes, that's what I'd say. Not that it stopped this one from crashing into something larger. They're not perfect, just very specialized.
Tools?
No, you could say so.
And the tool maker?
Captain.
Yes, Jerry.
Incoming message.
Bump it, will you?
No can do, sir. Priority red.
Norton, William, Captain UP SV Endeavour, clearance 33257/005. Play.
Captain Norton, the Rama Committee received the following communique from the government of Mercury 30 Earth minutes ago.
It is quite clear by now that some sort of biological or mechanical activity has been activated on the object known as Rama. We must accept that Rama is in full operating condition. In a very few hours it will be approaching perihelion, the logical point to make course changes and initiate any plan it or its inhabitants have. It is clear that Captain Norton and his crew have been unable to achieve any form of mutual contact at all. We can only conclude that such contact is not part of Rama's plan. So far, the system has taken no steps to counter any such plan. Rama is now in Mercury space, and we do not intend to stay inactive. We have warned, you have not listened. Now we shall act.
Captain, our latest information indicates that a missile has been launched that is approaching your position, carrying a fusion device of around 15,000 megatons.
That will destroy Rama.
Is that possible?
They routinely use devices in the 150-300 megaton range for mining operations. They could do it.
Would they do it, Arena? Would they have the nerve to destroy Rama?
No problem at all, sir. If you know anything about conditions on Mercury, how hard the life is, they are fueling the solar system and being ignored by it.
Well, that's not quite true.
But they think it is, and that's all that matters.
They can't do it. It's blasphemy. Captain, you can't let it happen.
If they blow Rama, we'll be destroyed too, unless we leave now.
Can't the UP exert some kind of pressure?
The UP don't know. No one knows except the Secretary-General, the Rama Committee, whoever sent it, and us. And I want to make it very clear, if we get out of this, no one must ever know.
Oh, but this is a crime of vast dimensions.
It's not the first time that's happened in history, Reese.
Or the first time someone's got away with it.
There's a faction on Mercury who want a seed from the UP. Go it alone.
What?
Well, they could do that, but the rest of the system couldn't do without their heavy metals. If this news gets released, all those millions out there who want some kind of answer from Rama will insist Mercury is punished.
One cheer for democracy, then.
No, because that would mean war. Our orders are clear. We stop the missile if we can, get out if we can't. The system will be told Rama auto-destructed.
We have no idea what we're doing if we allow this, sir. It's not just because I believe in Rama. You must see that. What does it say about us as human beings?
Maybe that we're still around, and the tiger and the whale and the rest of them aren't, Roos.
We have a duty.
To knowledge, if to nothing else.
If anyone has any practical suggestions, I'll be glad to hear them. Otherwise, I expect you to carry out your orders. Thank you, that is all.
We've been thinking about the missile, sir.
And?
There's no way to disarm the bomb without setting off what we assume would be a counter-trigger. They've probably got at least 3 rigged.
I'd come to that conclusion myself.
But we doubt they'll have rigged the guidance and navigation systems either to self-destruct or counter-interference.
There'll be programs in place, Roos. Anti-virus, you name it.
Well, they can stop anything we try to download, no doubt about it. But not a bloody great wrench and pair of pliers.
What?
If Barnes can get me to the missile...
Match trajectories as it slows.
I can get in. I can alter the navigation manually and send it off into the sun or wherever it's safe.
They'll have images, Ruth. They'll see what you're trying, and they're not just going to sit and watch.
But by the time the signal reaches them, the job will be done and Rousseau will be back on board.
And since nobody knows about it...
Nobody will miss it.
I can rig an EVA sled to get him there. We can do this, sir.
If you do, and if you succeed, then beyond a very few people, nobody can know. You realize that? No medals, no parades.
I believe Rama is important to all of us, sir. Even if we don't know why yet.
Barnes?
It's the job, it's what we do.
Very well. I'll let you know. Thank you.
You said what?
I haven't made my mind up yet.
Don't hang around, Bill, one way or the other.
What if they're right on Mercury? What if Rama's intentions are hostile? I told Russo a couple of weeks ago that we don't base decisions on belief, but on what we know.
Is that why he's going out there?
If he's going, it's because I'll send him. The decision is mine.
And?
Approaching now.
The missile is moving into a geosynchronous orbit relative to Rama. You should be able to lock on, Rus.
I can do that. I can do that. Locked on now.
Can you dock about halfway along? There should be access panels.
Docking.
That's good, Rus.
I can see 4, 5, 6 access panels.
You're going to need to open the third from the prow. It will be marked with one of those T's they use on Mercury. Do you have that?
I have that. And we were right. It's a spanner job.
There should be 4 locking bolts. Recessed under panels.
Got them. I'm starting on them now. The panel is free. It's on a tether, but it's free now. I can see my way inside. Not a lot of space.
There should be enough.
How's he doing, Barnes?
Going in now.
Can you reach the upper left panel?
Trying. It's a tight fit. It's... Okay, I have it. The core is exposed.
Copy that. Now you're going to have to dump the files and manually take over the guidance system.
Yes. I can see that. I'm dumping the files. Starting to dump the files.
Okay. You have declension and right ascension.
Let's send this thing into a star, Barnes.
Fine by me. Captain?
Go ahead, Rhys.
It's done. I have override on the ignition control. I've got enough fuel left here for one good kick. That'll send us on our way.
Tell him to get out now.
That's good, Rus. Now you need to get clear.
That's not going to be possible, Barnes. The drive will ignite, but the nav system is strictly manual. I had to cut out too many connections. It won't work without someone at the wheel. I'm going to have to fly this mother home. Be like Jimmy and the Dragonfly, eh?
We can rig something.
Not before they get the news back on Mercury.
Sir, this is the captain. I want you to return.
Sir, you know once they see what we're doing, they're going to blow the bomb. Either I take it clear now or Rama and Endeavour are dust. That isn't going to happen. You know that's the case, Captain.
I do, Lieutenant.
Permission to proceed, sir.
You may proceed, Mr. Russo.
Bruce, we can think of something else.
No, you can't, Ruby. Sometimes there's just no choice. Rousseau out.
Oh my God, he did that. How did they ever keep his secret?
They kept a lot secret. They always do, Mr. Quark. It's sometimes necessary. But now you know.
Not sure that I wanted to.
I need someone else to know about Peter Russo. What he did should be kept alive somewhere, someplace. Someone should always know about it.
Did they blow the missile when they found out?
In the end, no. From what Irina Calvert told me later, when they realized Rousseau was aboard and taking it into the sun, the Independence faction lost ground, lost votes. Some of them, I believe, lost their lives.
That election on Mercury was really a coup.
Yeah, perhaps. A very democratic one. But things changed.
And Rama, you went back one last time before you left, didn't you?
Yes.
And you saw something. Something neither you nor anyone else has ever talked about. What did you see, Captain?
We went back to the area we called London. Barnes had rigged a laser torch he thought might get us through the walls of one of the buildings.
You think the biots might try and stop us?
We're about to find out.
I reckon they think we're Romans. Like they're working for us, not against us. I don't think they can tell the difference between one gas breather and another.
That would make sense.
I hope it makes sense. Because they still make me feel weird.
They're just things, Jimmy. At least, I think they're things. Are they things? Do they think they're things? Do they think? You know I hate philosophy. Give me a laser touch anytime. Done.
Nice work, Ruby.
There's your doorway, sir.
Jerry, Laura, you're with me. Barnes and Jimmy, run out the lines. If we call us in fast.
Looks like a glass forest, sir. But there's nothing alive in here, I'm sure of it. If we can be sure of anything in this place.
Like music. Touch one of the crystal columns. And if you rub...
What's that?
There's something in there.
And all of them. Indistinct. Are these holograms?
Yeah.
What is this stuff?
I think they're tools, Jerry. Yeah. Like the biots, tools they used. Or maybe we'll use one day.
Like a museum.
No. Like a catalogue. This is definitely some kind of instrument.
For a very strange kind of hand.
Bigger. With 3 digits.
Waiting to be picked up and used when necessary.
Makes you shiver, doesn't it?
Like maybe a Raman might wander in at any moment.
Barnes here. Progress report.
We're fine, Barnes. Moving through the columns now. They seem to go on. No, wait. There's a central space. Difficult to make out. We're going to investigate, huh? What is that?
Can you see into there? Is that refraction?
It's from the columns. They're amassing light. I don't know how else to put it. They're directing it towards that area.
All right, I'm going in. Stay clear, both of you.
Is that safe, sir? Sir?
This is Barnes. Something's happening. You need to get out of there. We need to leave. Calvert called from Endeavour. It looks like Rama is realigning itself.
Increased power line activity at the South Pole.
Storm coming up.
Endeavour Actual. Watching the red gyro, a microradian per second. She's definitely turning.
We're pulling out. Now, Barnes, when we reach the sides, can your sled take us all?
With no extras, just about.
Endeavour actual, 5 microrads. You have to move faster, people.
This shouldn't be happening now. It's too far away from perihelion. Maybe Rama has different ideas. Maybe we should have let the bomb through.
That sounds like a warning if ever I heard one.
Endeavour actual. Hub control cams are showing me the pirates heading back towards the water. They're toppling over, falling in. It's incredible.
Keep up, Jimmy!
There goes a digger. A whole pack of spiders. This is crazy. I'm losing the signal.
Endeavour, we're heading back, Aruna. We're on our way. Make sure the ship's fully prepped.
Endeavour actual. Copy that. Ready to fly. 10 microrads.
She's turned 15 degrees.
Steady now.
Calvert, keep us in Rama's shadow. I don't want to be in direct sunlight until we have no choice.
Very good, sir. Rotating. Hold on. Hold on, we're rolling. I'm not doing that. That's not us. Something else has control of the ship.
I'm getting no instrument readings.
Look at the stars. We're definitely...
Jerry, are
swimming.
the rate gyros operating?
Zero jitter, but Calvert's right. We are rolling.
Barnes Engineering, we are rolling.
Impossible. Well, there goes Sirius across the port screen.
Since the stars can't be moving, we must be.
Nothing shows any degree of turn.
I'm not feeling anything. I always feel it when we turn.
It has to be an incredibly powerful gravitational field. Nothing less could do it.
Here comes the sun. Shields down, please.
Rama's moving.
She's generating the field. It's Rama. We're locked in relative to her. As she realigns, so do we.
Shields are down.
What's the Doppler?
Definitely accelerating. 0.015 and increasing.
Endeavour slowing. We're steady. Steady now. Rama, let us go.
We have 0 roll.
We need to get out of here, or we're going to burn up.
Course laid in, sir. Jimmy, are you all right?
I'm okay. I'm fine. I can do this.
Very well, let's go home.
I checked out Rama's change of course.
Go ahead.
It's going to take her straight into the sun.
This is the final meeting of the Rama Committee. The new ambassador for Mercury has not yet arrived on Luna and sends her apologies.
And what happened to Henning?
I'm afraid I have no information on the ex-ambassador's whereabouts.
Probably somewhere in a molten river on Mercury.
You know that for a fact?
I know nothing for a fact, since nothing in fact actually happened.
I take it we are all agreed, as is the UP, that there can be no mention of the missile threat.
Yes.
Agreed.
Which brings us to Commander Norton's final report. His observations are verified by our instruments. Parts of the report, still due to sunspot activities, are less than perfectly clear.
Survey vessel Endeavour standing off to observe Rama's final moments. And as you can see, once again, she is surprising us. The object is spinning some manner of cocoon, enclosing itself within a shield of what resembles threads of light. Its speed is increasing. We wonder if it's in some way using the mass or energy of the sun. We simply don't know. We're tracking the course. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Rama has gone. It's... What we can see is a perfectly spherical ball reflecting the sunlight, still keeping the same course. The sphere's beginning to elongate. The pressure that close to the sun must be tremendous. The elongation is continuing. If I didn't know better, I'd say it looks like a tunnel of light. Passing close around the sun, picking up speed all the time.
2,000 k's a second and climbing.
The direction of motion is changing. Must be tapping vast energies. It's dropping out of the ecliptic. It's heading out. It's heading out. Rama is heading out into deep space.
I think that answers any questions about propulsion.
And harm. Rama was a visitor. No more or less.
And an enigma.
That does bring us to a rather important question. This system, much of it at least, is waiting for a revelation. What do we say to them?
And the secret at the heart of Rama. You were there. You alone know what happened. You went into the light. What did you find there?
I found nothing. A bright space, that's all. Could have been a kitchen. A waiting room. No aliens, no discoveries. No answers, because there are no answers to find, Mr. Clarke. That's the secret they've been keeping. Rama was an incredibly sophisticated machine, that's all. No miracles, no revelations, no one's coming to save us or teach us eternal truths. Humanity's gonna have to grow up and accept that there's nothing magical out there, just creatures more or less like us who build ships that we can't conceive of yet, but we will. One day, maybe millions of years in the future, we'll be Ramans too. And then the galaxies will be open to us.
Do you really think the system is ready to hear that message?
No, Mr. Clarke, I think they'd rather believe in the conspiracy. Hell, they'd rather believe in anything at all than themselves. It's starting to rain. The storm's here. Thank you for listening, Mr. Clarke. I'm almost sorry I won't be around to see what you do with what you know.
Thank you for your time, Captain.
One thing did occur to me.
What's that?
Ramans do everything in threes. Watch the skies.
In Rendezvous with Rama by Arthur C. Clarke. The crew were Captain Norton, played by Richard DeLay, Rousseau by Jimmy Akingbola, Jerry, Inam Mirza, Barnes, Janice Aqua, Jimmy Pack, Robert Lonsdale, Dr. Ernst, Anya Sawinski, and Calvert, Archie Punjabi. The Rama committee were Gopal, played by Shelley King, Henning, Paul Ryder, Ruiz, Jill Cardo, Earl King, Peter Barinka, and Tan Sun was Jonathan Tafler. Lee Kwok was played by Paul Courtney Hugh. Rendezvous with Rama was dramatized for radio by Mike Walker, and the director was Mark Beebe.